Yaya Mayweather, the daughter of legendary boxer Floyd Mayweather, and popular rapper NBA YoungBoy are once again dominating online discussions after new reports surfaced of a tense confrontation involving YoungBoy's wife, Jaslyn, with rumors claiming that the situation became emotional during a private family gathering, and that Yaya, who is also said to be expecting a child with YoungBoy, may have clashed with Jaslyn, who herself is reportedly pregnant, making the entire story even more complicated in the public eye. While none of these claims have been officially confirmed, the speculation alone has been enough to set social media on fire, with thousands of fans debating the situation, labeling it as messy, toxic, and out of control, and even raising concerns about how such conflicts could affect the children involved. While at the same time, insiders suggest that NBA YoungBoy may be finally drawing clear boundaries, possibly considering legal measures or stepping back to protect his household, though again, no official statement has been made, leaving room for endless guessing and rumor. This is not the first time the connection between Yaya and YoungBoy has made headlines, as their history is filled with ups and downs, from public arguments and jealousy claims to serious legal matters, and many observers see the current situation not as something new but rather as another chapter in a cycle of turbulence that has surrounded them for years. Despite YoungBoy's marriage to Jaslyn and his growing family, rumors have often linked Yaya back to him, fueling questions about whether she ever truly moved on, while her loyalty has been highly visible in public gestures like defending him on social media, showing up at events, and even tattooing his face on her arm, which fans interpreted in different ways, with some calling it obsession and others framing it as unshakable loyalty. And on the other side, YoungBoy has also acknowledged Yaya in moments that confuse fans further, such as featuring her image on an album cover or reportedly sending her expensive gifts despite being committed elsewhere, leading many to believe that he too has never fully closed the door on that connection. Looking deeper, many analysts and fans point to Yaya's upbringing as the daughter of one of the most famous athletes in the world, a childhood spent in the spotlight where luxury and fame were normal, but where public scrutiny and complicated family dynamics were constant, and they argue that living in such an environment could have influenced how she approaches relationships today. Because while she grew up surrounded by wealth and attention, she also grew up around cameras, headlines, and a father whose own relationships were often turbulent and highly public, making it easy to see how those patterns might repeat themselves. The latest reports have also reignited conversations about her past, particularly the 2020 incident in Houston, where she faced legal consequences after a confrontation at YoungBoy's home, which ultimately led to her probation and showed how deeply entangled she was in his world. And instead of distancing himself at that time, YoungBoy actually placed her front and center on the cover of one of his albums, a move that many fans still analyze today as either an act of loyalty or a calculated way to keep her tied to him emotionally. Fast forward to more recent times, and reports that YoungBoy gifted Yaya a Lamborghini truck for her 25th birthday, despite being a married man, have once again fueled endless speculation, dividing fans between those who believe Yaya will never fully let go of him and those who think YoungBoy himself has always left the door open for her. While neutral observers note that with both women being mothers of his children, complete separation may never truly be possible. The fact that both Yaya and Jaslyn are reportedly pregnant at the same time has only made discussions more intense, with some fans genuinely worried that such rivalry could escalate further, while others believe the media and online gossip are exaggerating the situation to keep it trending. But whatever the truth, the fascination remains strong because celebrity lives often turn into public narratives followed by millions, where private struggles become entertainment and fans feel deeply invested in the outcomes. Ultimately, the question remains whether this will mark the end of Yaya's involvement with NBA YoungBoy, or simply another chapter in their long and dramatic story. And while nobody can say for sure how things will unfold, what is certain is that the internet will continue to watch, speculate, and analyze every detail, showing once again how personal choices of celebrities can quickly transform into major public discussions that highlight the pressures of fame, the challenges of loyalty, and the complicated nature of love and relationships when lived under constant spotlight. The ongoing story involving Yaya Mayweather and NBA YoungBoy has continued to capture public attention, with fans and blogs closely following every development and analyzing even the smallest details. While some observers believe that Yaya and YoungBoy are simply co-parenting, others remain convinced that they may still be in contact behind the scenes, and this mix of perspectives has fueled constant speculation online. YoungBoy's unpredictable behavior has only added to the uncertainty, as at times he appears publicly focused on his wife Jaslyn, while at other moments reports and rumors suggest he is showing attention to Yaya, which leaves many wondering about the true nature of their relationship and has kept Yaya in the spotlight. When viewed as part of a larger pattern, it is easy for fans to connect the dots and speculate about why she might once again be rumored to be expecting a child with him. Though neither party has confirmed such reports, the speculation intensified after Jaslyn's pregnancy became public, leading social media users to question whether YoungBoy could be welcoming children with both women around the same time, and conversations about whether this reflects a cycle of complicated relationships quickly spread across platforms. Things escalated further when new photos and videos of Yaya appeared online, with some viewers claiming to notice a visible baby bump, sparking a wave of comments, comparisons to past images, and renewed debates about what might really be happening. Though at this point, all such claims remain unverified. Still, the public discussion shows no signs of slowing down, as fans remain deeply invested in this story and continue to analyze every rumor, photo, and update, reinforcing how celebrity relationships often become public narratives followed by millions, regardless of what is true or not. As soon as the latest rumors began circulating online, social media quickly lit up with reactions, with many fans debating Yaya Mayweather's ongoing connection to NBA YoungBoy and questioning why she continues to be linked to him despite his marriage to Jaslyn, and reports that they are also expecting a child together. The idea that Yaya might also be pregnant again fueled heated conversations across platforms, with some online users expressing surprise, others showing concern, and many pointing to the long and complicated history between the two as evidence that this story continues to repeat itself. Over the years, YoungBoy has married, welcomed multiple children with different partners, and publicly moved forward. Yet his name and Yaya's continue to appear together in headlines, making people wonder whether this is simply about co-parenting or whether deeper ties still exist behind the scenes. The speculation gained even more traction when Yaya reportedly posted a photo of a ring with the caption, "Upgraded my ring," alongside the hashtag for YoungBoy's new album, with one of his songs playing in the background. And while Yaya did not provide additional explanation, fans immediately began interpreting the post as a subtle message, with some suggesting it was meant to signal loyalty, while others felt it reflected ongoing emotional ties. But in either case, the post reignited debate. Insiders now claim that YoungBoy may be upset about the situation, especially with tensions reportedly involving his wife Jaslyn, and some even suggest that he could finally be considering a permanent separation from Yaya to focus on his marriage and family, although nothing has been officially confirmed by either side. Still, the discussion remains intense because many believe that YoungBoy has never completely distanced himself from Yaya, pointing to years of public moments and gestures that suggest a complicated dynamic that is difficult to break. The bigger question now, according to fans and commentators online, is whether this chapter signals a turning point where YoungBoy finally chooses to focus fully on his wife and children, or if history will once again repeat itself, since their past has shown cycles of reconciliation, speculation, and renewed connection. Regardless of what the truth may be, the situation highlights how quickly celebrity relationships become public narratives shaped by online commentary, where every post, photo, and rumor is analyzed and amplified, turning personal choices into global conversations. And while some observers frame Yaya's actions as loyalty and emotional attachment, others see them as part of a larger pattern of difficulty letting go. But until either Yaya or YoungBoy publicly addresses the speculation, the story remains unresolved, leaving fans to continue watching closely, debating what comes next, and questioning whether this is truly the end of their long and complicated history, or simply another chapter in a drama that has repeatedly drawn massive attention.